do you have any exercises that you like to do, maybe, as far as like accepting an emotion, like actually how you might sit with an emotion, or something of like calling to the divine? Is there a way that, I know there's not a special way, but like, is there something that you like to do as far as like receiving things, or like how that goes for you?
Yeah, thank you, Ben. That's a wonderful question. Yeah, and you're right. Everything, emotions, and all this does show up, uniquely for each individual, which is, again, part of that infinite nature, which is really cool. Yeah, and so I liked how you said, like from like a spiritual standpoint. For me, like that's the key, and this is where I didn't talk about it, but it was, part of my intention was the idea of meditation is part of learning how to just witness our mind. And there's, again, there's like as many different people there are in existence, there's that many and more forms of meditation, but whatever works for you. So for me to fully process and witness the emotions, um I love the universe really does respond. So I would encourage, the path that I take is to just sit down. And when you're feeling a strong emotion, sit, close your eyes if that's comfortable, and just ask what, spirit, universe, higher self, whatever, what is this telling me? What am I feeling? It's mindfulness can bring, just like in the idea of pain, just by observing it and, asking questions like, okay, so where am I feeling this emotion in my body? Is it, like tightness in my chest, or is it like maybe a little queasiness in my stomach? Just opening up, where am I feeling it? And then you can ask deeper questions. Does it have a color? Does it have a shape? And opening more and more, and just asking questions without filling in the gaps, and just asking the questions, it starts to kind of create a picture in the back of your mind. And then asking, like, what is this showing me? What is this calling me to do or to be? And just observing, being open at the top, like Ernest Holmes, talked about so much, and see what shows up. It's amazing when you really ask the universe, like, show me, tell me, what is this? That answers show up. They're subtle sometimes they're glaring, loud, bullhorns, and they could show up anywhere, in that spectrum. Sometimes they won't show up immediately, and they might, show up a day later. You might be watching something on TV, or hear a song, or have a friend comment something that is just like the perfect answer that you may not have even been expecting. But when we ask those questions, it opens up our subconscious mind and our observing mind to witness it, to recognize it when it shows up. So, the more that we can ask the universe to communicate with us, the more that it does. And so that's what, I would recommend with the emotions. It's just asking and being present for it. That just asking and witnessing brings some relief and even appreciation for those really tough emotions, because it's all contributing to who we are. And so when we learn to, again, like love is the answer, when we begin to just look at the really challenging emotions from a perspective of love, and knowing that the emotions are a gift for our mental wellness, then we can experience them with appreciation. And that right there alleviates a lot of the discomfort that can come, and bring some meaning to the challenge we're having.